So if you want 6 records, you need to give file +1 for removing the headers. Okay. So this is filter option. And one of the important interview question people might ask you, how many ways we can remove the header and footer? Normally, if you see mainframe files, you get header and footer. So you need to remove header and footer and populate the data. In that case, how can we do using Unix commands? We have set $1D and $D. Dollar means the last record. In this input, what we are doing, this is the command. We can say Control X. I'm not using this now. I'm not using the command now. I'll view the data once throughout, and then we will I'll show you that scenario. So this is one scenario. How do you remove header and footer in an interview question? So 3 ones I have, and the last one is 50. Okay, so close and use the filter option. And here I just want to make a small change. This is 2D because the column we need to no column names are not required, right? We required one record, first record. 3 ones customer ID. First 3 records are 3 customer IDs, 3 ones. So only 2 should come now. And all together the last is 50. That should be removed. Okay. So I'm getting some error. We'll see what is that. Oh, the command option, the command only failed. Here I given the column or semicolon. I have to give semicolon. Now it should be fine. It should work. If you don't know the command, you can just Google it. How to delete header and footer in Unix. Then we get some commands. We can help them. We can use them. See, only 2 ones are there, and last 50 also will be waived off. The last record is 49. So I don't have header and footer in my file. That is the reason I'm just removing the records and showing. But the same command will work on mainframe file header and footer also. No problem. It will work fine. Okay. So this is one scenario, and the other interview scenario may be like this. You can work out. Maybe I cannot. I will not demonstrate, but you should work. It is for you. For example, interview may ask you in this way, and if your name is something like Rajesh or Suresh, interviewer may ask you, if you are getting a name called Rajesh in the file, your job should abort. In the file, if you get name Rajesh as Rajesh, then your job should abort. How can you do that? So we have a command in Unix, grep-v. grep-v. What it is going to do, I'll just show you. See, you can use this command in the filter option, and you can design a job to abort the job. I'll tell you procedure, but you should do that. Okay. So what I can do here is, I have empfile.txt. I'm just giving that file name here. I have 7782. Okay, 7782. grep -v 7782 file empfile.txt. See here what happened. It did not pull 7782, but it pulled from 7934. One second. I see like 2. Okay. I hope 7782 I have grep-v I have did right. 7782. But 7934, why 37934? Okay. See here, 7782 is a manager of 7782, 7934 employee. So that is the reason what happened. It was removing two records. Okay, you understood, right? How can we get? So here you need to write Rajesh. If you want particular column and all, it's like big process again. You need to do cut, you need to do column name, you need to write and lot of information, lot of command need to be expanded. But I don't want in that way. Just simple word like grep -v. So in file wherever if you see Rajesh, it should be about it. So in this case, you do this means this is going to get rejected. When you use this command in filter, it is going to be rejected. So in reject mode, what you need to do, don't put output or continue, just put it as fail, job will fail. So this is just to demonstrate, but you do the practice to get some hands-on, okay? 100% it will work, okay? So this is one interview, the other interview scenario in sequential file stage, okay? And using filter you can use it in same way. If any other interviews scenarios comes, you can use them. Next, we have number of readers per node. Readers concept and node concept we will see in configuration file and all, we will see in the future sessions. So if you read now, you cannot get exactly if you cannot understand, okay? So read first rows given before a Unix command head hyphen 6, you get 5 records, hyphen 7, 6 records. Why we are giving one record more means to get the column. But here, if you specify 2, it will exactly take 2 records. There is no column name, there is no other things you need to put in your mind. You just give read first rows, you want only first rows. But in filter, you can use any head command, tail command, what all Unix filter commands you there, you can use them. Okay, so I want 3 records. Means 3 ones we have. 3 records are required. Just 3. Okay, so now you get 3 records. Okay. In this way, we can use read first rows. Means you want only first 10 records, first 50 records like this. Read for multiple nodes, yes or no. Again, this is to parallelize the sequential file stage. We get the read from multiple nodes. And node concept again. Visit reason column we have seen, and row number column. This is another important column like file row num. As file row num is to give the path, and this is to tell you the line number, to give you one particular line number for each record. So serial number. Now view the data. If you are using row number column, automatically it will populate unique records number for one for each record. See here, it starts with 0, total 94, 93 records you get. Okay, so this is your serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By this up to 93. Some cases in interviews, people will ask you, I have 100 records, I want 50 records into one output and 50 records into another output. How can we do? So if you have file, if it is file, then you can use this row number column option and serial number 50. I'll give it in filter serial number less than or equal to 50 into one output, greater than or equal to 50 into another output. So this makes us somewhat to achieve this scenario. If they ask you 50-50 records, then that is a separate case. We have mod function in transformer, or we have some development debug stages. Again, that is a separate case. Okay. Okay. Now we will go ahead with. So row number column we discussed. Next is schema file. So schema file means I don't have this metadata. Assume that I don't have this metadata, but the data is coming from this file and in this path. So in this case, what we can do, I don't have metadata, but in target I required metadata again. So metadata is coming in a separate file. Metadata is coming in a separate file. For example, table definitions, sequential file, input, and this is the one I'm getting. Properties, layout, parallel. So this is the schema. Assume that this option, this schema is coming in a separate file from another path, from a different path. So now what we can do, I want that schema need to be taken care from the schema file option by browsing the file name. Okay, and so this is the file name and this is the schema of that file name. You don't see any columns, but without columns you can run your job means no. So to populate the columns at runtime, we have an option called runtime column propagation. Runtime column propagation. So this is enabled. I don't have RCP here. So RCP to enable for particular user, we go for administrator. So in administrator, you need to enable RCP, runtime column propagation. So when you are using schema file option, RCP should be enabled. RCP should be enabled. So close this. To get this reflected into your jobs, see for now I don't have any runtime column propagation option. In the properties even I don't have any runtime column propagation option. So what I can do now, I can just relog in into Datastage. Now open the jobs. So now see enable runtime propagation for all new links. Click OK and see now in sequential file columns runtime column propagation. So with this, what you can do, you can run your columns at runtime, but your schema file will act like that. So here, if you are using schema file option, RCP should be enabled. Then only the job will success. Then only the job can be success. I'll show you the RCP purpose again, but as of now, the schema file option is to run from here. Okay, so this is what regarding the schema file and options. Now we'll go for metadata here. Okay, metadata I have taken, properties, format tab, type delimiter, everything is fine. Okay, I'll take with, now I'll read with multiple files. Okay, for this I'm not taking this again. I'll read with multiple files. Before to that, I'll just check the source data. Source funnel 1, funnel 2, funnel 3. I'm just checking for one file. Okay, these all comments. One minute. I hope. Okay. Okay, I'll take this. I don't know why this record is here. Okay, I'll delete. Delete in the sense. So this is source file 1, source file 2, 3 files I have. You see, when this case, I can read it in a sequential file or not? 100% I cannot read it because the metadata is different. Metadata of the files are, sorry, delimiter of the files are different. Correct or not? I have different delimiters. So in that case, it's not possible to me. But I have another option, another way to do if different file options I get. Okay. But for now, I'll just talk about the funnel even. I mean, not funnel, the options. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just make all the files delimiters as pipe symbol. All the delimiters I'm making as pipe symbols. Now three are same metadata, same delimiters also. Now I want to read them. One metadata is enough. Source funnel 1.txt, source funnel 2.txt, and source funnel 3.txt. So three files I am reading in a specific file. So automatically when I make specific file, what will happen? It is in parallel mode. So columns I haven't imported. I'll just import one table definition. One file is enough. One file is enough. Close. Delimiter path. Okay. So now try to view the data. If we try to view the data now, we'll see how many records we are going to fetch. So it is not getting email, it is getting error YYMMDD. So some file is not having. Okay. So this is the file is not having proper date value. We know, right? It will not read if it is not in YYYMMDD. But I see three files are having same uh, delimiter. I mean same format. So we can change the date value, date format, default date value we can change. In this case, I have 31 DDMM. File DD So second file is in one way. Here, okay. Two files are fine for us. And okay, fine. I hope I can read it with the one date format, changing the date format. So what is the format? They made it as DD. DDMMYY. Okay. So now we'll try to view the data. So three files it should read now. See, 101, 102, 103. So if we go for files, 101, 102, 103, Raju, Ramu, Suresh, and 10456, 10789. So I got the data. Close. So this is the way we read specific files. So automatically it will come in parallel mode. Okay. Now this is one way reading of specific file. So now make it as file name column. I'll just show you this column name. Use that new column name that we created. You know, we got this from funnel 1, funnel 2, funnel 3. Okay. So these are moving parallel, we cannot give assurance like they will be in one flow, they can be changed. Okay. So as of now, this is the what source funnel 1 dot. Now I can make using filter, I can use these three files and I can filter the data, correct or not? So this is the way we need to work with specific file and multiple file option. And it is possible with only the delimiter is same, when delimiter is same. Now I want to read it in a specific file. Sorry, read it into file pattern. File pattern. So what I can do if I am reading with the file pattern? Source funnel. So here instead of funnel, I'll just put question mark. I'll just put question mark. Okay, and try to view the data. Now you will get three files, three files data. It is throwing error. The limit would overrun if buffer. Okay. No issues. That is the only. I'll just check once if this time we are not able to read the data. Then if any error comes, I'll just go through the source files once. Okay, I got the issue. I'll see once. The source files we need to see. 1, 2, 3. But if any other files even having the same, it will try to read those files also. That is the issue here. Okay, I don't have any issue. Employees end date, employees end date, and employees end date. Okay. And delimiter is pipe. Of course, we have read already with specific file, so it should not make a problem with the delimiter. So what the issue is? I'm just trying. Give me 1 minute. We will. It should read. There is no problem at all. So we are giving the file pattern. Again, I want to see the error. Okay. Just forgot to remove this because I removed that option, right? So I need to remove that. And apart from this, we have one more session to talk about sequential file. And next session will be like data set even we will cover, and we will complete sequential file and data set. By that we will complete the file, sequential file and data set, and next we'll go to funnel. Such a way we have plan. Okay, now see the data got viewed. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So file pattern option. So you can use the file pattern option here in this. We'll meet in the next session. Thank you very much for watching this video.